Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Beautiful. Well done. Chanure Mushtike Kute, Shale Toshalake Hate, Sesha Pradudruvur Mallaha, Sarve Prana Paripsavaha. You have seen the context that Dhanur Yaga, Kamsa has called. Krishna, Balarama, everybody has come. Beautiful Leelas entering Mathura, seeing all the devotees and the non-devotees. And now they have entered this Ranga Mancha, where this Malla Krida Mahotsavam is happening. In that, this huge wrestlers, they have been specially trained that they can catch hold of any part of your body, and the way they apply pressure to that part of the body, the enemy will die. They have such skills in their art. Those kind of mallas have been kept ready, and they have been told, in case, chance bahut kam hai, but in case Krishna somehow escapes the trap of Kuvalaya Pita, war elephant, which has the strength of 1,000 elephants. If somehow he escapes that, then we have special armed forces standing behind the elephant to kill him and Balarama. If he escapes that also and comes in, it is your job. All these people. This nice namam we have read, no? Chanure, Mushtike, Kute, Shale, Toshalake. All these are names of those warriors. They have been specially kept there to kill Krishna and Balarama before they can come close to the Raja Mancha. There's a special pavilion on top of which Kamsa and all his close associates are sitting. These wrestlers have been given orders that if somehow Krishna has escaped, then you have to kill him before he comes close to us. So this Chanura has come and said, hey Nandasuno, hey Rama, you both have to fight us. Krishna said, we are small children. Krishna is only 11 years old now. So we are small children. We do wrestling, but we do with other children for fun. You guys are big warriors. You wrestle, we will watch, he said. So this Chanura said, no, na bhalo, na kishorastvam. You are not a child. Bhalascha bhalinambar. We know you are amazingly strong. The way you killed the Kovalaya Pita and the way you and your brother destroyed the armed forces standing behind the war elephant. The rule is now you have to fight me. Mayi Vikramavarshneye Balena Saha Mushtika. This my fellow warrior Mushtika will fight Balarama. This was what Krishna wanted anyway. So he said, okay, Bhagavan Madhusudana. He started fighting with Chanura and Mushtika, Rohini Sutta hai. Rohini Sutta is Balarama. Balarama is fighting Rohini Sutta. What a blessing. Wrestling. You know, all the Gopis, they were saying, no, that your hand should touch our head. Our hand should touch your feet. They were praying for so many things, but they had some other bhava in mind. These unfortunate wrestlers have some other bhava. They are coming to kill, so that bhava is getting reflected. But the blessing, they are going with so much intimate contact with Balarama and Krishna. Hastabhyam, hastayor badva. Hands are entwined with each other's hands. Legs are entwined with each other's legs. They are throwing. Aratni de aratnibhyam, janubhyam chaiva januni. Their legs are twining against each other and they are throwing each other to the ground with their legs or their thighs. Janubhyam chaiva januni shiras shirshno. They are pushing each other with their heads. Anyonyam abhijagnatuhu utsarpana apasarpanecha anyonyam. Wrestling match. Huge wrestling match is going on. These are the best wrestlers in Mathura. So all the people who are watching, they are saying, what a terrible shame. Look at these warriors. They are so big and so trained in the art of war. Their bodies are so hard. Shailendra Sannibhav. Shailendra means like mountain, like rocks. That's how their bodies are. And look at this Krishna. His body is so soft, so soft. Chau kwacha ati sukumarangau. Ati sukumara. Sukumara itself means soft. Ati sukumara. For the devotees in the crowd who are watching, for them Krishna's body is appearing so soft, softer than the petal of a flower. Ati sukumarangau kishorau napta yavvanau. They have not even reached teenage. Napta yavvanau. In that itself, these big warriors are fighting. This cannot be dharma. This is adharma. A big warrior should fight against a big warrior, not against a child. It is really terrible that we are standing here and watching it, because standing and watching adharma itself is a big papam. Yatra adharma samuttishtet nastheyam tatra. Nastheyam tatra. They are saying, look at this Krishna's face. It is sweating. Shramavāri. Shramavāri. Vari means water. Shramavāri, sweating because of exertion. He's giving them that kind of darshana. Mukha-matamralochanam. Look at his eyes. It looks like a lotus flower. Look at his face. Face itself looks like a lotus flower. Everything looks like a lotus flower. Kimna pashyata. Look at Rama. Look at Balarama. Normally he's very fair, very white in color, but because of his fighting, he's fighting with Mushtika, no? So his face has become red. Athamra lochanam. His eyes have become red. Mushtikam prati samarsham. What a terrible thing that we are seeing. All the people who are in Vrindavanam, they are the ones who are lucky. Punyabata Vrajabubo Yadayam Nirlinga Guda Purana Purusho Vana Chitra Malya. They would have seen Krishna and Balarama the way they have to be seen. Gapalayanne Sahabala Konayanscha Venum. They would have seen Krishna playing the flute. That will be a beautiful darshanam to see. They would have seen Krishna and Balarama grazing the calves and the cows. The calf would have come and would have gently licked the feet of Krishna. That would have been the sight. What are we doing? Watching all these hardened warriors trying their best to kill these two soft children. Terrible. Look at the big blessing of all the gopis. Gopyas tapah kimacharan. What great tapas they would have done. Yada mushya rupam. They got to see. How did they get to see? Drigvihi pibhanti. Drigvihi pibhanti. They would drink the sweet darshanam through their eyes every time. Anusava abhinavam. Abhinavam. Every day they would see Krishna, they would enjoy some new darshanam, some new insight. Just like people read Bhagavatam, they read it once, they get some insight. They read it another time, they get some other insight. They read it another time, they get some. They keep getting more and more and more treasure. Similarly, these gopis have seen this Krishna, Lavanya Saram. Lavanya Saram. The beauty cannot be explained in words. The essence of all beauty has come as this avatar. Asama, nothing can equal that beauty. Urdhvam, nothing can be greater than that beauty. Ananya Siddham, what great blessing for those gopis. They have seen Krishna and Balarama the way they have to be seen. Therefore, whatever work they are doing, material world, that work goes on. It doesn't stop. But their minds are always in Krishna Swarupa. Ya dohane avahanane mathane mathanopalepa prenkenkanarbha. Dohane, because their job is to milk the cows. No, they'll be milking cows, but they will be singing some Krishna Kirtano. They will be separating the grain. When the crop is harvested, you have to separate the grain from the stalks and the chaff. That is called avahanano. So they'll be doing avahanano, but their minds will be thinking of Krishna's Venu Geetam. Mathana, they churn the butter. You saw, no? How Yashoda Devi was churning the butter. Similarly, all the gopis, when they churn butter also, they are singing some Krishna Nama. Upalepa, when they are dressing themselves. Prankana, when they are on the swings. Inkana, swinging. Because that is something all the people in Vrindavanam, they do so much. They put like beautiful swings. And Radha Krishna swing on swings. All the Gopis also swing on swings. But they sing some songs. Arba means children. Rudita, if the children have to be taken care of, they take care of the children. But that time also, they are singing Krishna Kirtanam. Gayanti, Chainam, not just singing. They are singing with great affection inside. Human beings are so sensitive. No? They know when in the inside you are speaking with affection or in the inside you don't have affection, it will be very obvious. With affection. Anuratha diyo dhanya brajastriyaka. Dhanya. That is the blessing. That is the big blessing. Pratar vrajat. He goes in the morning. And then in the evening only he comes back. Abhishatascha sayam gobihi samam. And playing the flute. Surrounded by all the boys, surrounded by Balarama, surrounded by all the calves, he is walking in back to the village. That sight, they were blessed. Pashyanti sasmita mukham. Even though full day he has been out grazing the calves in the hot sun, doesn't matter. He has got a beautiful smile, and that is the smile they are waiting to see. Sasmita mukham sadaya avalokam. And the way he looks at them has got so much affection. Sadaya avalokam. Evam prabhashamanasu. All the girls, all the people with devotion towards Krishna. The audience is very mixed audience now. This is not Gokulam or Vrindavan, where everybody will have only Prema Bhakti. This is Mathura. So you have Kamsa also. So right from Kamsa to people who have great Prema Bhakti towards Krishna, everybody is there in the audience. This kind of thinking is for people who have that kind of devotion. Sabhaya, Shrutva. The parents are there. Who? Vasudeva and Devaki is also there now. And they are so scared hearing the words of these people. Look at these terrible warriors. Look at how they are trying to kill these two young children. They are so worried. Pitarau anvatapyetam. Anvatapyetam. So worried about the safety of their children because they do not know their children's greatness. Putrayoho abudhau balam. Balam. The strength of their children, they don't know. Abudha. Buddha to know, Abudha don't know. Bhagavan. So much fighting is going on. So much fighting is going on. He decided, okay, maybe it is time to end this fight. Chanura is trying, but nothing he is able to do. He has been able to kill many big warriors very easily in the past, but this 11-year-old child is not able to do anything. So he has decided one last thing. See, in wrestling, you are not allowed to box. Boxing is different. There are some rules. Even in this warfare, there are some rules. Wrestling, you can wrestle, you cannot box, but he is changing. Mushti kritya karabu bhau. He has both his hands, he is boxed. Bhagavantam Vasudevam on his chest. He has hit Krishna with both his fists. But Krishna has not even moved. He thought this is a sure death blow. Any other warrior receives this blow, he is going to die. But Krishna looked like an elephant would look if somebody threw a garland on that elephant. The elephant will look like that, garland will hit it and fall down, nothing will happen. But the elephant will look at the person who threw the garland. Similarly, malla kata ivadvipaha bhuprishte potayamasa. He has caught this Chanura's hands and he has swirled him around. Brahmayan harihi, and he threw him on the ground. Kshana jivitam. Kshana jivitam. There is some Indra Yajna in that they put one dvaja, one long big stamba. End of that, they remove the holding. So the whole stamba falls down with a big bang. That is supposed to be the end of that yajna. Similarly, this Chanura has fallen down. Indra dvaja iva apatat. Apatat means he fell down. Similarly, tathaiva mushtika. Mushtika, Balabhadrena. Now Balabhadra has decided if they are now changing the rules, boxing is allowed, then it is easy. Swamushtya abhitena te talena abhito brisham. So he has fallen down. But when he has fallen down, immediately one of his associates called Kutha, he has come to fight with Balarama. Balarama didn't even bother using his right hand. Vama Mushtina, left hand, he finished the. Similarly, Shala came to fight with Krishna, Chanura, Mushtika, Kuta, Shala, Thoshalaka. All these huge warriors were destroyed. There were many other warriors who were all supposed to be the buffer between Chanura, Mushtika and all those people and the Raja Mancha where Kamsa is sitting. They were supposed to be the buffer. But they saw what happened to Chanura, Mushtika. They ran away faster than you could say run away. Nobody saw. There seemed to be one huge layer of army type wrestlers waiting between Chanura to Kamsa. Next moment you saw there is nobody. That mancha is empty. Sesha pradrudruvuhu, pradudruvuhu, pradudruvuhu. Dudruvuhu is to run. Pradudruvuhu means they ran so fast. Sabko apni jaan pyari. Ran away. Pradudruvuhu malla sarve prana paripsavaha.